Everybody, we are one. Everybody, we are one. We are one. We are one. Welcome to the Hughes Roundtable.
Everybody.
I'm Michael Hughes.
I'm Nina Hughes.
And I'm Michaela Hughes.
Welcome, y'all. Thank y'all. This episode we're going to be talking about is a spectacular year. We have a year in the journey of podcasting and shooting videos.
Yeah.
A year. Who would have thought? The journey's been nice. The journey's been real.
Nice.
And the journey's been real surprising too. All of the guests that we've had on,
Yes.
from Doretha, Dee Dee, Keely, Abdur, Tanya, Mark, Darcel from Dallas, Texas,
Yes.
Louis and Cindy.
Yes.
You know, all of these people helped us create this videos from the past. So we wanted to talk about the past that we've had in doing what we've been doing in the videos and stuff like that. Since it's our year's celebration, the card lady, Sister Nina Hughes, Nina and Michaela Hughes, she gave us a card. I call her the card lady because she gave it to us.
Oh my God.
Because Nina, oh, by the way, okay, let me tell y'all, we at the Columbus Commons, y'all. If you've never ever been down here, come down for a concert, for just walking in the park, taking pictures of flowers. It's beautiful down here.
Yes.
So right now we're in the Sheridan part of the Commons, the Columbus Commons. Nina, read the card.
So, because it was a year, this is our year anniversary for doing what we've been doing, and I decided to get a card for us.
Yes.
And really, I'm thinking about my husband being a visionary and a dreamer. So I really wanted one that was blank, but I couldn't find one that was an anniversary card that was blank. So it's really for a husband and wife card.
Oh man.
Yes, but I ended up getting it just because we've been doing this for a year. So it says, so much to celebrate. Hoping your anniversary brings you 1,000 little smiles, 1,000,000 joyful moments, and one more year of happy ever after. Hope all of your dreams together come true. Happy anniversary.
Thank you. Thanks, Nina. 1 year. 1 year. Who would have thought? Now, to celebrate that year, it would happen that a friend of ours who's from Georgia, who's a minister, Rock and Vivian Roddy, he blessed us this morning, telling us how he is going to support us. He's in Georgia, and before he moved to Georgia, he was at our church ministering a lot, and he retired from his job as an electrician, I believe.
I'm not sure.
I believe, anyway. He'll see this and he'll let me know if I'm right or wrong. They moved to Georgia after he retired, him and his wife. And he has 2 sons. I can't remember his 2 sons' names, but the Roddies are big in Columbus, Ohio. It's a big family. And we love Rod and Vivian Roddy. We love them. So thank you, Rocky.
Thank you.
Or Rock. Today I was going to ask you, Sister Kim, what's your real name? Rock might be your real name, but I love it. And I love it. And you remind me of a rock. You've always been there for me and Nina and Michaela. And we love you and Vivian just like you love us. So thanks, man. Appreciate your support.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to review what we did this past year. One of the first things we did, just to go start from the beginning, our last thing we did was we was able to go to a family get together with my side of the family. And let me tell y'all something, when you pray for things to just happen in your family and you see God moving, it is one of the most beautiful things. Because sometimes you pray and it takes a long time, and sometimes it doesn't. This occasion, in August, we had it, August the 18th. It was put together by my aunt, Edith Joy, Joy Young, Lewis Johnson, and Dee Dee Carroll. And all of the Hugheses, the Tolls, the Neils, my Aunt Kat and Tommy, they came down from California. All of them came down, and we had a marvelous time. All of them and their kids. Am I leaving anybody out? Lehman and Susan. So all of these family members came, and we all enjoyed. The Hugheses, my mother Chelsea, and all of them came together, and it was a beautiful thing to see. So what we are putting out and what everybody is gathering together is coming into fruition of what we would like things to be and what we would like to see, you know. So, and they'll get this podcast too. So, thank y'all for coming to that picnic. Thank you, Edith and her family, Cherry and her family, Dosey and her family, my mom, Louis, you know, and Yvonne, and some of these people are on the past podcasts, and I like to mention them and stuff like that, like Yvonne.
Yeah, because Yvonne was the first one.
She was the first person that we interviewed a year ago. Ain't that a beautiful thing? Yvonne, Dee Dee, that's in our family, Louis and Cindy. Yeah, Louis and Cindy.
Latanya.
My sister, Latanya, who, by the way, we're going to talk about that later because that's in the future of what we plan to do in the future with these videos and these podcasts. So, in that, we wanted to talk about real quick about another lyrical alert.
Lyric alert.
A lyric alert. This is where we take lyrics in a song that has affected us, has spoke to us. We really love music, all three of us. Matter of fact, when me and Nina started seeing each other, one of the most, what is you laughing at, McKenna? This is serious business. Serious business. There was a powerful song by Vesta Williams called Sweet Love. This was pre-salvation.
Yes.
And we still listen to it too, because it's talking about love and all of that right there. Vesta Williams has gone on to be with the Lord now. I think she passed away. But that song is a classic. It's called Sweet Love. And man, I tell you, we played that song over and over and over and over. Before, and one of the reasons why is because, just giving y'all a little tidbit over there. One of the reasons why, I think I was, what, 21? 20?
That's what you said.
I was 21. That's what I said.
That's what you said. Was 21.
Was I 21 or not now?
Yeah.
I was 21.
He was 21.
Yeah, I was 21. I'm 51 now. But that was 30 years ago. One of the things, so we played that song over and over and over. And one of the reasons why it hit us so hard is because I was going to be leaving in 2 weeks. I was going back to live in California. You know, needless to say, we're here at the Columbus Thomas, and I'm here now. So, and it's because of Nina. I came back. One of the reasons why is because of Nina Marie Hughes. And I married her. And she the reason. That's what come out of our marriage right there. You know what I'm saying.
Oh my goodness.
So, the lyric alert, let me get back. The lyric alert is worth it. Song by Lecrae. Nina, you want to read that? Read the song, let me set the song up. The song Worth It. McKellar, you know about the song?
Yeah.
By Lecrae?
Yeah.
It's got Kiki Sheard in it, and at the end, it sums up the whole song with Pastor Tony Evans giving a snippet of his sermon.
It's so good.
And it's called Working. And one of the things Lecrae says is, what did Lecrae say? One of the first things.
Worth it. I heard you offering forgiveness while I struggle to receive it. And then Kiki says, same song. It's not easy when you have to face yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then Tony Evans, you said I was abused. He gives greater grace, but you don't understand. I've been addicted for years. He's got greater grace.
Mm-hmm. That's good. So that's what we love that song. And it is true. You do struggle with forgiveness and forgiving others and forgiving yourself. And that's what that's talking about. It's just a little dirt, the song goes on to say. It's just a little saying. What it say? God brought me through the tears.
Yeah.
You're worth it. Just a little dirt. Just a little dirt. That a big God that we serve can forgive you no matter if you struggle or not. And pull you out of your addiction no matter how long you've been addicted. Because grace covers a multitude of sins. And we love that song. And this is what we plan to push forward in these videos and stuff. And in the video, you'll see snippets of our past videos from Puerto Rico, which was the first one, all the way up to Be Blessed 2 Ministries. I finally got that right.
Yeah, he would say
It's your schedule. Like, it's okay, I can schedule a class this early, but I might not wake up for it. So maybe I'll have to schedule it later in the afternoon. Right. So you get...
Talk to the people about the love that, because I know people that don't like music, don't even understand it and everything. And of course, those are people that's got callous hearts too. So talk to the people about you spreading love through your music.
One thing, the first thing, God is love.
Mm-hmm.
That's number one thing. You know. Also within that, when we search for answers, no matter what our questions are, love is the answer regardless of the question.
Is standing by. But if you put your trust in Jesus the Christ, let him be your everything. The whole world can fall before your face, but his word don't never change.
Wow.
Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives.
Yes.
So I'm grateful that his hands of protection, his love, his mercy, and his grace follows me everywhere I go, and he will until the end.
Yes.
So amen.
Amen. That's all right.
We get
That's
started.
What
Thank you for your love and support of the Hughes Roundtable this past year. We'd like to take the time to thank each guest we've had. You really helped make the Hughes Roundtable possible. Thank you. We love you so much.
Thank y'all, subscribers, for subscribing. We sure do appreciate it. And let the people know how they can get a hold of us.
You can find us
Subscribe.
on youtube.com. Punch in the Hughes Roundtable, click videos, and that will bring up everything that we have done thus far.
Yes. Once again, we're down here at Columbus Commons, just celebrating having a spectacular year of videoing and podcasting. Thank y'all for coming along the journey with us as we try to introduce new and better content and try to do what the Lord would have us to do while we're shooting, and try to find interesting places, for the future. And and speaking of the future, we like Max Lucado, and I've told y'all that I said, and y'all gave me that book in 2018, but I was wrong. It was 2017. A Max Lucado book that I used, that Nina Michaela gave me, that I use for my devotion and quiet time. This one I wanted to quote him on. Talks about being set apart. The title is called Set Apart, and it states this: the Spirit produces the fruit of love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. That's coming out of Galatians 5:22 and 23. And he goes on to sum up that scripture and what that scripture means to him. He goes on and gives a little paragraph, and it says, in the 3rd century, Saint Cyprian wrote a friend named Donatus. This seems a cheerful world, Donatus, when I view it from this fair garden. But if I climb some great mountain and look out, you know very well what I would see. Brigades on the high road, pirates on the sea, in the amphitheater, men murdering to please the applauding crowds. Yet in the midst of it, I have found a quiet and holy people. They are despised and persecuted, but they are not. They have overcome the world, these people. Donatus are Christians. What a compliment. A quiet and holy people. Quiet, not obnoxious, not boastful, not demanding, just quiet, holy, set apart, pure, decent, honest, and wholesome. That's set apart. And that's how Max Lucado saw it, and that's how we see it too. By the way, that was written, that letter he was talking about was written in 300. The 3rd century, that was year 300. That stuff is happening now. You could, that right there, you would think that you was in the future. Y'all like our stage? That's why we wrote that. We're gonna read that. You're on center stage right now, while the Lord puts His people on center stage, and that's how we're looking at it. Getting put on center stage. So we like to be by stages, photograph stages, and things of that nature. Thank y'all once again. In our future, some future podcasts and videos that you'll be seeing from us, we're going to dove into some stuff. I mean, we've already talked about some of the past guests that we had on there. Like, I want to mention her again because she was our last guest to sum up our year. Be Blessed 2 Ministries, to Reed, Dee Dee, she did the understanding, and in the interceding with understanding. That was the title of that one. And Mark, No Prisoner Escapes. The Prisoner Escapes, rather. I'm kind of forgetting our own titles. And Yvonne was our first one. I'm Real. Akili. Akili is our first artist. Akili Cooper, my cousin, who's a fashion designer who goes to Central State University. He did The Moving of Jahi, which is his brand, The Eclectic Jahi. He did 3 episodes of that. So we're trying to sum up what we did in review. And once again, you'll see those on there. You'll see the videos that we did, and we may put some audio on there too. We may, but mostly we'll try to focus on video. But in the future, we'll do a podcast about Michaela going to work at an award show called the Kingdom Image Awards, where she'll be videoing that, and who she also will be doing work with Ramani Hunter, who is the founder of Kingdom Image Awards. If you get a chance, get involved in that. Go get some tickets and go to that award show. That show is on the 10th, 11th, and 12th of October, where not only is Michaela there, but my sister Latanya Hughes is an author. Secrets of Heaven is her book, and she's nominated for Author of the Year.
Yes.
Author of the Year award. My sister, my older sister, Latanya Hughes. I will put her middle name in there, but I ain't gonna do that too. Because she'll be watching this. So y'all vote for Latanya Hughes at the Kingdom Image Awards. Her book that she's being nominated for is Secrets of Heaven. What she wrote, talking about praying and secrets from God when you pray and stuff like that. Michaela will be part of the Kingdom Image Awards. So we'll do a podcast about that. Kingdom Image Awards. And then she's also going to work with Ramani Hunter, who's the founder of Kingdom Image Awards. And she'll work with Ramani Hunter's mother, Robin, who's a caterer. I can't remember the name of her catering business. Yeah. So she'll be doing work with that family in the future. And we'll put an episode on there talking about that. A spectacular year, y'all. It took us a minute to come up with that word, because we wanted to sum up what we was experiencing in doing this. A spectacular year. Then what does spectacular mean to you? The year.
It was planned out, it was thought out, and like you said, reviewing the videos with God in it, it ended up being better, really, actually, than what you thought that it was.
Yeah.
And what you're doing is, with some of the videos, we talked about sharing, and our sharing, how it is impacting people, and that's really the whole idea of it, is that people are touched. We're not doing anything for fame or fortune, and our disclaimer, we put it out there every now and then, we're not ministers, we don't have license or certificates of any of the sort. It's just all about us sharing what God has done. So it's been spectacular to hear what people are getting from what we're putting out, and that was the whole idea of it, was to share the information and share part of life, what has been going on, because somebody else is going through something and they need the information. So it's been spectacular.
Yeah.
It's been spectacular.
It has. If y'all watch the Be Blessed 2 Ministries video we put out talking about homeless, and we dove into ministry not being a popularity contest. And you can't, Doretha was told that you can't expect to be popular when you minister. And that's true. Because everybody don't have your flavor.
Yeah.
Everybody don't like what you're doing. So recognize that. Just believe and trust that you're doing what the Lord would have you to do. What's some of the other guests that you remember on the past episodes? We know Yvonne was our first guest, besides me, you, and your mother. You can't bring that up. See what I'm talking about, y'all? You see that real quick?
We did Janice and Sister Veld. I don't think it was.
Yeah.
We did. Those
Janice.
were very good.
What's Janice's last name?
Herzog.
Herzog, talking about recovering from cancer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sister
I
Velda
think-
Smith.
Yeah,
Did 2 episodes with her. Talking to God.
we did.
Abdur was in there. I think he might have been the first. Terry Kelly, talking about coming out of being delivered. Talking about that right there. Terry Kelly, he was my one and only male. In Darcel, who's a singer from Dallas. Yeah, Terry Kelly talking about he was my one and only male, just me and him. Well, no, because I interviewed Abdur too myself. So we did that. All in all, we have, this will be our 45th, I believe, or 47th. I think it's our 45th. And we wanted to kick it off with In Review, talking about what we did in the past and talking about the Kingdom Image Awards and what we're doing in the future.
Yeah, you wouldn't say it. You said
That
you
was
were badgering.
right.
Yeah, you got it right.
Which was our last video.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Michaela, tell the people in review how we started and give them some of the stuff that how we started in September up until now.
Well, for those of you who have been following us since the beginning, we started off with audio, and we've just been growing since then, and now we're doing video. And you guys get to see a little part of our life every month. But I feel like we've just grown with our conversations. We've been able to reflect with friends, with our family. It's just been a journey to be able to have a platform to just share our life experiences, our failures, our ups, our downs, and our success, our businesses. Just having somewhere where we can capture those moments. So it's been fun. It's been fun to edit. It's been fun to just experiment with just different parts of Columbus as a city, just different places that we've been. It's been a lot of fun, and we've been able to get closer, I feel like, to other people and share their story in ways that we may have wouldn't if we didn't have this podcast. And we thank you so much for sharing these moments with us.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nina, was this a spectacular year for you?
Spectacular.
Nina took off, y'all. Took off. I'll come to, always, see, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Nina always, you give Nina something, she went and bought a big old poster. We still got it. And y'all be seeing that in the future. So she bought a poster, and she bought all three of us and had t-shirts made. She bought all three of us with the huge Roundtable on it. It was a beautiful thing. She shocked me. I didn't even know she was doing it. She come on cheesing from ear to ear.
Support. That's what real love looks like.
Yeah. What you said, Michaela?
That's what real love looks like. Support.
Yeah.
Supporting your lover's dreams.
Your lover's dream.
Your spouse's dreams.
Yeah, we support one another.
Yeah, so cute.
Are you? Look at here, y'all. This young lady be doing some stuff. And that's why I said, are you what? So and then you don't know what to do on camera or not. Because Michaela throw you some singers. If you seen her in the camera, especially on Dayton and on my birthday, she was doing some little bitty things.
And doing it on purpose,
like that.
making faces.
She was doing it on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And sometimes comments too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look at you, Ken.
So, thank y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Man, you want to be in the video? Come here.
This is the only person in all the videos we've
What's your
ever
name,
had
man?
that didn't ruin the video.
Huh? Carzel what?
Bad 10.
Come here, man.
He didn't ruin the
I know some
shot,
buttons.
so he was waiting by on the side.
What's going on, man?
That's so nice.
Nothing much. So, is your family from here?
Yes.
I know some veterans. I'm a mailman. I used to deliver to them. You got
My dad is Bobby Shaw, Senior.
Oh, you nervous. That's why we came down. Sit down, man. Sit on the job. Remember Seinfeld where Seinfeld wanted to security guard a job. You 18, so where you going to school at?
I'm about to go to Columbus State and I start tomorrow.
Really?
Yes,
So
sir.
look at this surprise right here. Look at this surprise right here. We appreciate people listening. We do not take it for granted or take it lightly that you are listening to us. and subscribing. And this is what we want. And we believe this is what the Lord would have us to do. Y'all look forward to some stuff that we're going to be putting out. Once again, let me put out this. If you have any ideas, if you want your ministry or your business talked about, or you want to be interviewed, leave comments, because you can leave comments up under videos, and you can give us your contact information, and we'll be more than happy to interview you and talk about your ministry, talk about what you're doing for the Lord, talk about your occupation, talk about that. And we can do it 3 ways. We can videotape you, we can come to where you're at, or we can talk to you on the phone. And when y'all see us and we give y'all cards and ask y'all to be a part of what we're doing, that's just a way of us getting you involved at your convenience and listening to what we're trying to do and be and all of that. If you get a chance, come down to the Columbus College. It's a beautiful thing. I found out that I think this might be a part of the Bicentennial Park that's right over here across the street from Maine, I think. I think that's Maine right there, in the amphitheater right in front of Central State, old Central High School, which is now co-side. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, Keely. You go to Central State. Thank y'all once again. We sure appreciate it. Anything for the future for what we're going to be doing in the future? We will be getting more interviews, and we will be going out of town and shooting from out of town too. So, a spectacular year. Thanks again. We're going to have another year of ministry and doing this.
Yes.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
We'll talk to you later.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.